So I always am hyper aware of the fact that there's a ton of data that can be pulled out of communities about users, about their behaviors, about the things that they like, their preferences, all of that stuff, and everybody wants it. And so lots of times when community programs are stood up, everyone's like knocking down, banging down the door, like, give me all of your community data. And I'm like, whoa, 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 slow down there. First of all, I think people really need to be clear on the community's purpose. Why does this community exist? And so, what do I need to know about its existence and whether or not it's actually doing the thing we needed to do? Um, and how do I collect that? So, while you can get all of the things are not necessarily necessary. And I think that there's a level of privacy in that data that needs to be considered when you're thinking about what to collect, how to federate it, make it available to possibly other parts of the business. A good example of that type of data is voice of the customer data, right? So lots of times in communities, while they may not be asking for something specific in a customer service call or customer support ticket or in a survey, they will 100%, if the community is built well, voice their opinion in the forums. They will 100% say exactly what's on their mind in the way that they want to say it in the community space, because that's a safe space for them to have those conversations. And so that's important for product teams to know. That's important for, like, if you work in an association, volunteer and chapter uh, departments to know. It's good for customer support to know if someone's having a hard time getting through or they had a bad experience, right? All of those things. So voice of the customer data is really good to get from there. But again, really thinking about what is the purpose of the community? What do I want to learn in terms of why this community exists and whether or not the things that we thought would happen will actually happen. How are we measuring the effectiveness of this community, right? So those are questions that you should be asking. Again, you could get all the data from all of the things, but that's not helping anybody if you don't understand why you need that data, what it's going to be used for, and how it might help benefit the community. So when you're thinking about those things, for me, I think that's the really right way to approach data collection in your communities. And what do you actually need? Do you need a user's birth date in your community? Probably not. If so, why? Right? So don't ask for data that you don't need, especially when it comes to user data.